EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Frank, through the years, there have been some great winners at the Open Championship played at Royal Troon.
Well, just in recent history, remember Mark Kalkovecchia in the playoff with Wayne Grady and Greg Norman. There was also Todd Hamilton when he beat Ernie Els in the four-hole playoff. And back in 1996, Justin Leonard was to win his Open Championship.
Tom Watson also won an Open Championship here. Tom Weiskopf, his only major, that was 1973. The great Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke, they all won at Royal Troon. Time to tee it up, Frank. What's the first hole look like?
Really modest, 370 yards, Rich. You'll see some people try and hit driver just down in front of the green. Most of the players, though, just avoid the two bunkers on the left and the two on the right.
This could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Now the game's number one player, Rory McIlroy, ready with his approach. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Just 5 feet left. -1 and really going. Frank, another great example of links golf. It's not a particularly long hole, but there is trouble if you hit it offline.
Yeah, there's a bunker down there at about 280 yards that has to be avoided. Only the long hitters or perhaps the wind behind your back is the reason to take that bunker on.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Yeah, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. See if he can get something going here. 2 straight birdies. Oh yeah, go ahead and fill it up. Frank, looking at the third, what are the sort of key decisions that you have to make?
There's 2 bunkers down the left. They're not really the issue. They're the burn. That's about 285 yards. This is not a hole, really. You just take the driver out and swing away. Just something that stays up short of that. It's just going to leave you a short iron in. I'm loving that balance.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frankie, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Well done. Another birdie, and now 3 under par. Rich Lerner back with you here at the 4th hole at Royal Troon. And this is a hole, Frank, that offers up a real scoring opportunity at par 5, first one of the round.
Yeah, it's the last really easy hole you get at this opening start. 3 bunkers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. But you can easily carry that one on the right, especially with any helping breeze.
This is some drive. I'm reminded of the old Phillies baseball announcer, Harry Callis, who used to say, "That ball is out of here." Nice position, short grass, second shot.
That's an absolute beauty.
He's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. On the green, and a chance for birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. On to the 5th hole now, Frank, and this is really where the old course starts to test the golfers. It's just over 200 yards. You happy with a par 3 here?
You are. This is one of the toughest shots, certainly on the outward 9. There's 4 bunkers of this par 3. You don't really worry about the one that's short left, but the one just on the front right of the green is the biggest concern. You've either got to go around it or carry it.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Wouldn't say he's ecstatic, but not unhappy either.
At 24 feet, there'll be a lot of players much further away than that on this hole.
just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good parts.
So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. All right, Frank, how about the 6th hole, long par 5?
Yeah, 3 bunkers off the tee. Avoid those. But if you hit a good one, certainly reachable.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough. That one ends up in the rough.
Oh, that went sideways.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Putting all of his talents on display here from the rough, and he knocks it really close. Beautiful shot. And getting ready for the putt. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Ball's teed up, ready to fly here at the 7th.
Yeah, it's a slight elevated tee, so you see all the problems in front of you. A couple of bunkers down the left, 2 down the right, but it's links golf, so you know where you got to go. That's in between them.
He pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Safely on deck.
I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Two in a row.
Right in it. Back to the action here as we get ready to tee off at the par 3 eighth.
5 bunkers surround this green that's perched up. The 2 really to avoid, they're on the right side. They're incredibly deep pot bunkers.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank, see if he can get the hat trick here.
Oh, things are looking so good. Strokes good, swings good. Let's see if it goes in.
Has to be feeling good right now. Looks good with 2 straight birdies and 7 under on the card. Frank, the 9th hole, 423 yards, not especially long by today's standard. You looking to make birdie here, or you happy to make a par and move on to the back 9?
Well, there's certainly a chance for birdie. One of the hardest things about the 9th is the raised green. And it's sort of, there's 2 tiers here, just the top level. If that pin is on the top level, then you would certainly walk away with 4 very happily.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
From the rough, just a bit to the right, though.
The ball always starts where the club face is pointing. This one, just right of the intended line.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Really has a feel on these greens. That is another birdie. This is impressive. Frank, I have to say, I've been impressed by the level of golf today. Really came out here with a solid game plan and executed.
And consequently, a very solid round. Continuing with that kind of play can certainly put you in the winner's seat.